welcome back to another video. It's your girl Amber. So, as you guys read from the title, yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys a story time on the first time I snuck out. Yeah. So let's get into it. So the first time I snuck out,
child. Anyway, so
it was crazy. Like, I feel like my first time sneaking out was probably like the craziest, like the most craziest unlucky time I snuck out. It was outrageous. Okay, so I'm gonna stop stalling, but yeah, so let's take it back, way back. This was like about like a year ago and stuff. So cat's really out of the bag. Yeah, let's talk about it. So a year ago, I was talking to this boy. You know, I really liked him, and at that time I had this girl best friend. We were locked in, I guess you could say. And at that time, me and him couldn't really see each other because I had strict parents. The schedules weren't really scheduling, but yeah, it just, you know, we weren't really hanging out. So yeah, one night we were on the phone. No, were we on the phone? I don't know. I think we were. But one night we were like, I think we were, nah, I don't know, cause I remember part of like the conversation and being like through text, and he'll be like, yo, you wanna do this, da da da, and then like he was like, you wanna sneak out? I was like, no bro, I'm like mad scared because like I know how my mom is, so like I know like if I was ever to get caught, like I would have been done so, right? So I was like, nah, I can't sneak out, bro, I'm mad scared. And he was like please. He was like, please, you won't get caught. Like how, right? Then he calls me, right? He merges me in a call with my best friend's man at that time, and it was him. So it was like all of us, and it was his best friend also trying to like convince me, and it was just like crazy. And then my best friend was like, you want to do it? And then she was like, but you don't have to if you don't want to, type shit. And me, bro, I was like, I don't know, like I'm scared. And she knew, that's why she was like, she don't have to. And then bro, like, and then he was like very convincing, bro. He was like, bro, you're not gonna get caught. Like, how are you gonna get caught? All you have to do is like be quiet. Da da da. Jesus, y'all. Oh my god. So he convinced me. Him and his best friend convinced me. And I was like, bet, you know what? Like, why not? You know? So, yeah. Scariest stuff ever. Then, like, we hung up the group call. Then he called me separately. Then he was, like, reassuring me and stuff like that. I'll be like, bro, I'm scared. Like, I don't even know if I want to do this for real. Like, bro, I'm shaking. He was talking about, yo, da-da-da is, I'm gonna call him Butter. I'm gonna call him Butter. And the guy I was talking to, I'm gonna call him Peanut, cause you know they're peanut butter go together. Peanut butter? No. I'm gonna call the guy that I was talking to Peanut, and then his best friend. His best friend is Jelly. Okay, cause they're locked in, right? So he was like, yo, bro, get ready. Peanut was like, yo, get ready because Jelly is about to come into your house type shit to pick you up. So it's like, all right. But first, Jelly picked up my best friend from her house. And then that's when Jelly came to my house to pick me up, right? So, bro, when I'm telling you, and I was like, all right, you stay on the phone with me because, like, I'm low-key scared, da-da-da. And then to Peanut, I was like, okay, but can you like get out the car and like actually like wait for me downstairs because like, bro, I'm mad scared. And he was like, yeah. He was like, bro, are you serious? I was like, yeah, bro, like I'm shaking, like bro, I never did this, like, bro. I was like, yeah. So yeah, he stays on the phone with me. I'm over here getting my keys, you know, getting my sweater, all that. Like I have my peaches and everything, like And that night I was doing TikToks late, so I still didn't like take on my makeup and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna like take that shit off. Like I was about to take that shit off, but like that's when he like called me, and that's when he called me and he was like da da da, you know. So yeah, well, he then when he was here and you know he was downstairs waiting for me, I took my keys and stuff, cause you know like I don't know, and like bro, that night was like crazy. Anyways, yeah, I took my keys. I opened the door. The door was kind of creaking, like that shit scared me. So like every single time the door was creaky, I went to my room. I went to my room and it was summer, y'all. It was like, no, it was kind of chilly. It was like turning into summer, but like still like kind of winter. I don't know what that season is called when it's like in the middle, but yeah, it was still like kind of chilly, you know. So I had my sweater. I had like a navy blue sweater. I had like pink, you know, PJ pants and like a white tee, and I had like this gray shirt. But I would insert like, if like I find it, I will insert like a video like of how I look. But I'll probably put like a big emoji next to his face because me and him are not together no more. But you know, I respect that man. Respect you, okay? I respect you. Anyways, yeah. So like when I was like, all right, no more punk. So I then I like opened the door like fast, and then I'm not really, I'm just playing. I was like whatever, and then I kept on opening the door slowly, and then when I came to close it, bro, that shit was so creaky. It was so creaky. It was like in the horror movies. It was like I was like, and I was holding like the lock, and then I was like, okay. But the stairs, bro. Guys, the stairs, I wanted to literally fight the stairs. The stairs, it was like every single step, bro. Every single step, it was like, yo. I was like overthinking the whole shit. I was like, oh, what the heck? And then I still hear the AC on. I was like, yo. Anyways, I was like, I was having a whole heart attack. So then I run down the stairs because that shit was too creaky for me. Like I was like, I want to get this over with. Like it's already too much creaking noises, and like this sound like a bad ending story. Oh, all right. So finally, when I got out of the house, you know, I told him I was shaking. He hugged me and shit. Like I told him I needed a hug, bro, because I was like, literally. And he was like, bro, he hugged me and it was like so adorable. Anyways. That's how you know, like. Anyways. I really liked him, y'all, okay? That's why I'm cheesy. I really liked that guy. That boy. Whatever. And, like, he hugged me and comforted me. Yeah. And it was, like, so sweet or whatever. So then, we walked to, Peanut? We walked to Jelly's, Jelly's car, and my best friend was there, and she was just, bro, she was just smiling at me. She was just smiling. She was like, and I was like, I was just looking at her, and she was looking at me, and we were just cheesing, and she just laughs, and I just laughed, and it was like, all right, I did this. And she was like, bro, I didn't even know you were gonna do it. Cause like she knew, like, bro, she knew how shook my mom was. Like she was like shocked, bro. Like she was shocked. Cause like I was like mainly like the good girl. So jeez Louise, y'all. Jeez Louise. Like this is like the type of story that I can tell to my children. Which is like, would I do it again? No, but I would do it. I mean, what? I would not do it again, but like I would tell my children this story. Cause honestly, it's just so funny. But anyways, then I said hi to Jelly. Then I said hi to Jelly, and Jelly was laughing too with my best friend. But, and then the guy that I was talking to just smiles at me, and I just look at him, and like, I don't know. We were just close to each other in the car, and like, I was like taking snaps because like, it's just a time to remember. He was like, bro, he was so serious about it though. He was like, no. I think the first time he walked to my house, and then we went. No, Jelly didn't pick us up that time. The first time, Jelly didn't pick us up. It was the second time that he picked us up. But the first time he hugged me, and like I remember that like he got us an Uber, and then we Ubered to Jelly's house, and Jelly went to pick up my best friend. Like I think he walked over to her house, and then they went walking together to Jelly's house. But yeah, that was that. So yeah, Peanut literally bought an Uber just to go to Jelly's house. That was so cute. Cause he knew I didn't. Let me tell you guys. So we Ubered to Jelly's house, and yeah, once we got there, we just like hugged and stuff like that. And then he took a snap, and he was like mission complete, da da da. And I was just like into like this group chat that we had. There was like the plan, something like that. And yeah, he was like the mission complete. And then Jelly, let me tell you guys, Jelly did not tell us that his grandma was at the crib. Jelly didn't tell me that his grandma was at the crib. Jelly thought that his grandma was sleeping, right? So once we get into the crib, Jelly and my best friend go upstairs, and me and Peanut go to the couch, and he turns on like the TV. I'm like, bro, no, like, cause I see a light on, and nobody sleeps with the light on. So I'm like, yo, bro, don't. And he was like, why? I was like, yeah. And then he turns on the TV, and he starts looking for something to watch, and next thing you know, all I hear is like Jelly's grandma like literally like gets out. And bro, when I tell you guys, I laid down. I was sitting up, and then I laid down, and I was like trying to hide and shit. And then his grandma sees Peanut, the guy that I was with, and y'all, the grandma started talking to Peanut. That's when things started to get serious, y'all. Serious. And then she was questioning him, and then she sees me. And when I tell you guys, his grandma did not like me. Like, then she both called us to her room, and she had the Bible open and everything, y'all. And at that point, like, when we got called by the grandma, I called my best friend. Like, I called her twice, because the first time she was not picking up. So I called her twice. She's sitting on the phone with Jelly. And they're just laughing. While the grandma was saying how like they were gonna call the cops, da da da. And that's when Jelly, like, after like a few minutes of literally his grandma telling us about the Bible and all of that stuff, and then she was like, what's your name? And I'm like, Amber. And she's like, that's not really a religious name. I was like y'all, she came for my wig, y'all. But she don't know my middle name is, yeah. But yeah, she was like, that's not a really religious name. I'm hurt. Like, I was hurt, y'all. They over here laughing on the phone. I was like, and then, bro, literally, that was the most craziest night. She was talking about like she was gonna call the cops. I was like, you don't even have to do that. Like, I could literally just go. And she was like, no. And she was like, no, you stay here. And then she was about to call Bem's parents, and that's when Bem literally, like, while he was still like talking to while his grandma was still talking to us, I literally see in the corner of my eye, and he's trying to get my best friend out. I was like, all right, this shit finna finish. Because at that point, she literally, I was on my phone, and I was like texting Shahab. Oh, I was texting my best friend at that time, and I was like, yo, bro, tell this man to come downstairs. And that's when she took my phone, y'all. She took my phone. I was like, I grabbed my phone. I was like, I can leave. I like, it don't really matter. Like, I'm sorry, and I can go. And then she was like, She was like, Like, bro, she literally called an attitude on me. And she did not want to take my phone. Like, I had to control myself so bad because that lady did not want to give me my phone. I was literally about to tell her, ma'am, you did not pay for my phone. Give me my phone. And then, bro, I was like so respectful. I was like, I'm sorry, we can go. And then, that's when she was like, then she said, like, I was disrespectful. Like, ma'am, I understand, like, I came to your house, like, or whatever, but, like, I did not even disrespect you. You disrespected my name. Like, and she was saying a whole bunch of another crazy stuff. And I mean, understandable, because, like, imagine, like, and, because, look, she thought that Peanut, the guy that I was with, just like snuck into Jelly's house without his permission, and brought me over, which that's a crazy thought, which didn't happen, which that's why Jelly came to like clear the air, and he was like, nah, I invited him over, like, I knew, like, and my man at that time, he was a doubly friend, because he took the blame for everything. But which is sad because then he was like grounded. But yeah, he was a W man at the time because he took the blame for like everybody. It was sad. Anyway, so after Jelly finished hiding my best friend outside, like his backyard, then he was talking to his grandma, and then he told me to get out. So I was like, all right. And then I said bye to Peanut, and like we left. And then me and I already had like my shoes. So like I went to get my shoes, and then I went outside, like where my best friend was. And then we had to wait till Jelly finished because the grandma was saying how she was gonna tell Jelly's parents that were upstairs sleeping, which I didn't even know. Like, this man literally like brought us in the house while his parents and his grandma was asleep. Like, well, and his grandma was not asleep. And she was talking about how she at every single time, like at 3 a.m. she wakes up to do a prayer and like this and that. And like, how could you bring people over when you know that your parents upstairs and your grandma is downstairs? I would not bring somebody over if my granny downstairs and she has bionic ears. Are you crazy? You crazy? And then, but yeah, then me and my best friend at the time had to wait till her man's at the time gets her shoes or whatever. I guess she was, I don't know, texting him or whatever. No, I was texting my man at the time. Well, he was my man, but not my man at the same time. I was talking about like, my best friend needs her shoes. So that's when they brought her shoes, and they had to wake up the grandma woke up Jelly's parents. But at that time that they called Jelly's parents, like, me and my best friend, like, we already left. Me and my best friend at the time left to her house. And then my man at the time, wasn't my man at the time, he called me an Uber back home. And I just stood in the car. I mean, but like before that, like, me and my best friend, we like went to her house and we stood like in her basement. And we were just talking like how crazy everything was, And at the time I was like on the phone with my man. And I was just texting him like, are you okay, this and that. And he was telling me how the grandma woke up Jelly's parents, and how Jelly's mom was gonna tell Peanut's parents, which they did. And hold on, intermission. Anyway, they were saying how they were gonna tell Peanut parents like on what he did on or whatever, and they ended up doing that. And then yeah, so that's what Peanut told me. And at that time he was in a car with them, like, yeah. Then they drove him home, and then yeah. And I think the next day, that's when Jelly's parents told Peanut. And but yeah, Peanut got me an Uber to my house because I told him I was not gonna walk home. He was not letting me walk home anyways, and like nighttime, like, he knows better. He's a gentleman. So yeah, he got me an Uber home, and and then yeah, that was that. And then his father once he like knew and stuff, his parents like were so disappointed. like, bro, I feel like after that, like, his father hated me. But, like, his mom didn't hold grudges against me. I think. Because, like, at first, his mom liked me. And I told him, like, do his parents, like, still mess with me? And he was like, he kept on saying, yeah, like, they don't have beef towards me. But, like, his father, like, his dad, like, I could just, like, I feel like his dad is, like, more, like, foul. His dad, I feel like, always had, like, this grudge against me. Because, like, oh, no, I just felt it. Like, I forgot what we were doing. But in the call, like, we were just joking. But, like, still, I could tell, like, his father was, like, still, like, keeping my eyes on you. You know? But, yeah, his father was like, I need to tell her mom, this and that. And then my Pina was like, no, because, like, Pina knows how my mom is, because I told him. And Pina told his dad that, and then Pina ended up convincing his dad not to tell my mom. But, which I guess I kind of like paid him back towards that too, because, like, the other time that we did it, I got caught because, like, I got mad at my mom because, you know how they say, like, when you're in a relationship and, like, you guys get in an argument with your partner, that your whole mood changes when you're mad at them. Yeah, that's, like, what happened. Like, me and that boy was supposed to link the other day, the next day, and, like, he told me that like, he couldn't because Jelly had a game. I'm like, and I was like, you go to all of his games. So, so then that's when I got upset, because, like, I really wanted to see him. But, which I, like, looking back on it, like, I really should have not, like, gotten upset, because I did just see him, like, the other night. So it was like, yeah, like, why are you even getting mad if, like, you just saw him? Like, it's understandable, like, if you don't want to see me again because you just saw me, you know? So, sorry, y'all. So, I got mad at him because, you know, we had something planned, but he chose his homie over me. Which I should have been more acceptable. I should have been like, you know what, we can reschedule. It's okay. You go, babe, go look at your man's game. It's whatever, you know. But then he was like, you can come with me to watch the game. But honestly, I just wanted to vibe with him. Like, I just wanted it to be us two, you know. And then that's when this was, like, in the verge of us breaking up. Like, this was like in, I don't know, it was, like, probably June. Like, my best friend at the time, she was grounded because this is like when my mom's found out that we snuck out and all that stuff. She found out the day that, like, me and him got in an argument that day. Anyways, so yeah, after that day, bro, everything changed. Everything. But, like, also, I feel like that was, like, a learning lesson for me and my mom, because me at that time, like, I knew what not to do, but, and, like, things I needed to change within myself. Part of the reasons, and I think also, like, my mom learned, like, to also be, like, not so strict on me too, because, like, yeah, if your child is sneaking out at night, it's because you're too strict on them, you know. And yeah, which I don't know why. I literally snuck out because my mom literally told me, she was like, if you want, you can go to the park with him, like you guys can hang out. Yeah, but I don't know, I feel like what I liked about sneaking out was like that night drive, that like breeze in the night. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. That's what I liked about sneaking out at that time. It's not like me and him like did anything crazy, because honestly, I'm waiting to marriage. So that wasn't even it. So let me tell you guys about the other time we linked up. I've been talking so slow, like it's already 55 minutes. But yeah, the other time we linked up, it was literally vibes. It was vibes. At that time, literally none of his parents and grandma was in the house. We're talking about Jelly. None of his, yeah. That night, they picked me up, and I was like, you know, but this was like before I got caught, okay? Yeah. The same time was a vibe. It was a vibe. Because we went to 7-Eleven, and we went to 7-Eleven, and they got some like snacks and stuff like that. Well, my best friend at the time, she just started to get braces at that time. I remember she just got braces, and like she wanted to go get ice cream. So her and her man at the time went inside, and I think I went inside with them too. We went in 7-Eleven, all of us. And I don't know. But yeah. Oops. Anyways, at that time, like I got them like snacks and stuff. Like I got them Swedish fish, and I can't remember what I got Peanut, but I brought him something. Like, yeah, I brought him something. I think it was like a candy too. I think it was like his favorite Skittles. I don't know. But yeah. So I didn't get nothing from the store because like I already got something like for all of us. So so that's when my best friend, she got ice cream because of her braces. And was it like when I don't know, she got something. But after they got like braces, after they got like snacks and stuff, we went to Jelly's crib, and Jelly and my best friend at the time, they went to go make cinnamon buns. Yeah. And you know, while that was going on, like me and the guy that I was talking to, we were literally like just fooling around in the whole house. Like me and him were just like we were like, bro, we were fooling around. Like I don't even know what we were doing. We were just messing around in the house while they were making cinnamon buns or whatever. Like that shit was so funny. It was so funny. It was adorable, honestly. I almost busted my butt. Like I was literally trying to catch him, and that man is fast. But anyways, they were making cinnamon buns or whatever, and yeah. And then we watched what is that guy with the knife called? I forgot. We watched one of his movies, which wasn't really scary. No, was it that movie? I don't know. It was like some type of movie that wasn't even scary at all. And yeah. that happened. And then we all got like bored of it. We got bored of it. Then Jelly and yeah. Then we got bored of it. Then that's when my best friend at the time and Jelly were like having a moment downstairs, and we were like, that's when he was like you wanna go upstairs. I was like sure. That's why we went upstairs. Okay, that's why we went upstairs. Like I looked at him like sure, like cause I was like odded out, cause like you know like why, you know, but like everybody was like bored of the movie or whatever. So my best friend at the time, she was like, they were having like their little moment. So that's when we went upstairs and we went to Jelly's brother's room, which he wasn't there either because I think he goes to college. But yeah, and the lights were on. Okay, don't have literally no wrong thoughts. Okay. And see, I remember that night like it was yesterday, because that night was just vibes. Like that night was just vibes. But yeah, and then me and him just started chatting. I forgot what. I think I was asking him questions or whatever, because me, I knew what I wanted. Okay, and my mind was set on like I want to wait till marriage, and he was already like a Christian boy, so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna make things difficult for him either. So yeah, I was asking him questions, and yeah, and then we were just hugging and stuff. Like me and we were just hugging, and we were just being cute. We were being two teenage cute couple. Yeah. But then at the time, I checked the time, and it was like about to be like I feel like morning. I feel like the sun was rising or whatever, I think. And yeah. Bro, but when I got caught, yeah, that's it. But like that, and then yeah, after that, like Jelly ended up taking us home because I kept on being like, yo, I need to go, da, da, da. And my best friend needed to go too. So and my man at the time, that wasn't my man, he already got in trouble once, so he was like, yo, I need to go too, because he was not trying to get caught twice. But that was pretty much it. Yeah. That was a story. That was the story time on the times that I snuck out. Do I regret it? No, because I learned lessons from it. You know, I'll be lying if I said I regretted it. Just because I don't regret it doesn't mean like I wouldn't do it again. That would do it again. You know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. You wanna get with me, stop.